Listen to that sound. Ionized capacitors being sold by train. Is this going to get us to that $1 million a month mark? Stay tuned and hit that like button and we'll find out. Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 9 of Automation Empire. And man, we have come a long way, haven't we? In last episode, we got into gold soup and some research. Let's take a look at things over here. This is our little starting empire, and it is still running pretty smoothly, I must say. It's adding on to our income very nicely. About to hit that 1 million a month mark. Very nice. There's not really much we can do here. I looked around at some optimizations, but this thing is just ridiculously full. It's feeding 2 truck stops. I can't make the minecarts any bigger right now, so we're just going to leave all this be and look on to future expansions. And today we are going to be focusing on making quite a few factories. We're going to be building one to refine gold. We're going to be building another to refine iron. Building another to mix those two together to make capacitors, and then building another to run those capacitors through a refinery to make, where is it? Ionized capacitors, which sell for the second of the most money that you can make out of anything in the game. And they also weigh quite a bit. So let's get into it. I've already put the miners down. I just need to hook them up and get the factories built. So let me get to work on that. I'll see you in just a second. Alright guys, so I made a bit of progress, but I wanted to stop and mention something because I almost made a huge mistake. Alright, in both of our iron and oil fields, I was able to do that same setup we used last time with linking everything together. That way it's only one minecart. Cost a little bit of money, but, you know, what are you going to do with the money? You can't take it with you when you go, right? So we got both of them set up. We got our gold refining setup. Pretty basic, pretty standard. Come over here, basically the same thing, but with iron. And then this I love. This looks really cool. I love this little combiner setup here. It just looks freaking awesome. I really wanted to put the tub right in the center. I thought it would have been a great centerpiece, but they don't center. They're offset one way or the other, so it got tucked into the corner. Now, here's where I almost made a big oops, and I thought this was worth mentioning, is we're working on ionized capacitors right now. So we have our gold refining, our iron refining. It's sent to the combiners, which are making regular capacitors. And then we were going to send it over here to be refined to make ionized capacitors, right? Everything looks all good, right? No. I almost made a big mistake here because this is nowhere near big enough. This would bottleneck the entire system and really slow things down. And here's why. If we come over here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 miners of gold feeding into a 3 crate setup, which is good. That's good enough to handle that. Over here, it's kind of the same thing. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron miners set up on a 3 crate system, and that will be fine. But when we send it all over here, we're getting 11 miners worth of product sent to a combiner factory, which we already know makes a ton of stuff. And then we're going to filter all this through one of these. No, you really have to make sure you compensate at this point in the game for where you're flowing stuff through and how it's going to bottleneck. So I'm going to fix this real quick, and it's worth mentioning that we got a lot of coal around us too that we're not using, and I don't know if we're going to do it this episode, but if not, we're going to do it next episode. We're going to scoop all that up, and somewhere in the midst of all these factories, that's why I've left a lot of space, we're going to get into making carbon. And how you make carbon is, where is it? Pretty simple. You just refine the coal, and then you send it through a refinery again with water to get carbon, which is a good point. To get the ionized capacitors, we got to get that water thing, which I'm pretty sure I think we can. Oh yeah, bam, we got it. So before we turn everything on, I got to redo this system anyway, but we'll have to put some water down and at least hook up our ionized capacitor setup. So let me get all this stuff fixed and I'll be back at you in a second. Alright guys, we have done some building today. I think we got all of our factories hooked up. We've got the important one connected to water, and I went ahead and connected that one to water anyway, because why not? What this water does is, some of your factories need it to produce certain things, and it will kind of speed up some of the machines inside the factory, and it really speeds up like your miners. If you need extra production out of your miners, we don't really need that right now, so we're not going to worry about it. Putting a lot of these down will up your monthly power costs, so be careful of that. But let's say like for example, a gold miner was producing 1 gold every 12 seconds. If you hook it up to water, it'll knock it down to 9 seconds. So it will increase the output speed of your miners. So use it when you need it, but right now we don't need it, so we're not going to use it. But I've expanded our ionized capacitor factory. I still got to hook up the power. I've hooked up a whole new power grid over here, and I exceeded the capacity of it already. We have our combiner factories. I've done all the mine carts. I even left in one little bitty back door here, because to get to rockets, we're going to have to start researching some of these capacitors. So whenever we decide to do that, this will give us a little outlet to steal some of those capacitors for research. Alright, first of all, let's fix our power. I went ahead and just put a new power grid over here since we're way on the other side of the map, and 1 power was not enough. Seems like 2 power is. Let's see, yep, we're at 73 of 80. We couldn't hook up anything else to this system. Not very much. Now, as far as the train goes, we have went with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these, and we only had 10 before. And the reason for that is, over here with the gold soup, I didn't want to maximize our output because I wanted some constant research points for us. We really need to be racking up this research for some various things that I'll get into in a minute. But with our ionized capacitors, there's absolutely no need to research this stuff unless you're just after research points. So I want to maximize our output effort, and anytime we see this being stupid full and the train leaving, we're going to slap down 4 or 5 more of these, because I want this to carry us well over that $1 million a month mark, and I want to see this 13,932 kilogram mark, which is up quite a bit from the last time that I looked at it. I want to see that soar well over 15,000, and I'm pretty sure it will. Might even, we probably can hit that 18,000 mark, but we'll see as it goes. It's been a lot of work, a lot of clicking, and a lot of preparation. What do you say we unpause it and watch the magic work? Alright, this is the first time anything of this has been kicked on, because I have been playing paused most of the time. So it's going to take just a minute to get everything warmed up. It would help if I put some minecarts down to bring stuff into the factories. That would be a good thing, right? Yep, it would probably help. Always something, I forget. Always something. I opted to go with round tracks this time. Just, I don't know. I'm experimenting with the whole one dead end track or circular track. The good thing about the circular track is you don't have to worry about leaving enough room at a dead end track. You can add as many minecarts as you want, and you know, it goes around in a circle, obviously. While we're waiting for this to get warmed up, I want to look into this, and this is why I wanted to hook up some dedicated research for us, because I want to start putting points in not extra minecarts, but minecart speed, and this stuff is expensive. Because we are starting to send minecarts. Yeah, why not? We're starting to send minecarts all across the map. So we're going to max out that speed. And that should help our production. Because the more that we start building, the further we're going to have to send these things over to the train. So them being faster is only going to help us in the long run. Alright. Come on, guys. Where's my capacitors? Oh, here we go. There's our first little load here. And before that gets working, I will mention here that I went with 6. It only made sense. I didn't like crunch the numbers or do the math or anything, but in that factory way over there we had 3, and in that factory way over there we had 3, so, you know, 3 plus 3 is 6. Easy math. Let's see how it does. Hopefully, if we start seeing this stuff get backed up here, we know we need to make more. Come on. Oh, there they are. I saw one come out. Come on. Oh, I didn't color this. Of course they're not going to come out anywhere. There we go. Not 100% sure what those are, but they look pretty cool. Well, it looks like a neon grenade, if you ask me. Awesome. Let's get this thing shipping. Oh, train, you're killing me. You're too early. You came too early. Let's count how many cars you got on you though. Once we get over here into the open. Once he clears the drop-off points here, we'll pause it and take a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 off of, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 off of 14? Yeah, not bad. If we could get all those full of ionized capacitors, oh, the things that's going to happen to our budget. Holy cow. Alright, let's get back into it. Come on. Show me the money in the form of weird-looking neon grenades. I'll take it. What we got here? Just one? Just one? I wonder if these refiners aren't slowing down a little. Oh, no, here we go. Maybe we're just... Okay, let's follow the trail. Let's troubleshoot here. All these things are running. That's bringing gold. That's good. There's my other minecart of iron. Very nice. We're not getting stacked up here, so that tells me we don't need any more of these. Come on, give me some more gold. Here it comes. I know I added way too many minecarts on there, but I was like, why not? Just max them out, ain't gotta worry about them later. This should never back up, because this is such a slow track back and forth. How are we looking over here? Ooh, look at all that. Now that's nice. That's what I want to see. Beautiful. And over here. Very nice. Very nice. Starting to look good. Now remember, we're starting with that long of a train with something new, so we might have to make some adjustments. Let's grab some research while we're waiting. All this is full, and all that's full, and we still got a full minecart. Ridiculous. Gold soup is just craziness. Those things look so cool. I love it. Love it. Oh, yes. The longer we let this run, the more the train starts to fill. I don't think I need more... I don't think I need more of these, because I don't even see all of the refineries running. So I think this is definitely good, and or could be cut down by one. But we'll leave it for now. It's not like we're losing money, right? Check things over here. See, that one's not running. Now it's running. Cool. Alright. If we did anything else, and I don't know how we could, it would be to speed this up some, but it's not like we could just make more miners when we want to, right? Right. Oh, I see a problem. We can speed this up just a bit, you dummy. Jeez. I wonder if that's a problem over here, too. Anytime you're troubleshooting a problem, it helps to start at the beginning. Okay. What is going on here? What is going on here? Oop. I don't think this makes a difference. I really don't think it makes a difference, but just in case, I want the flow to be that way. that way. I really think they should just spread evenly no matter what. But in this crazy spider web of containers thing I've got going on, I want to make sure this is correct. Oh, now that one's going the wrong way. It might be why this is getting all gummed up. There we go. Does that spread everything over to there? Maybe? Oh, yeah. Alright. Who knew? The arrows do matter on these. When I use them in factories, they really don't. But if you're doing some crazy setup like this, make sure all your arrows are pointing towards your drop-off point. Let's go do that with our gold. Make sure we're maximizing our gold output, huh? Let's see. Out, up, over, out, over, over, down, down, up, over, down. Can't see that one. Over. Getting one wrong there. Let's go ahead and fix that. This one's backwards too. And that one going over and over. Okay, perfect. Maybe that'll speed up our system a little bit. Oh, we're getting our first capacitor train. Ionized capacitors, that is. I don't think we're going to be able to fill this completely, so we may have to take a couple of these out, sadly enough. We'll see. Come on, trade. Bring me some more good stuff. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill it up, buttercup. Come on. There we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Could we hit 11? Crazy how it seems like we're making 3 times the amount of gold soup as we are ionized capacitors, huh? That's so strange. Yeah, because this thing only has 1 in it. How many minecarts are we going to get full? Okay. Is it going to make it back? That's the question. Or is the train going to say, adios, amigos? I wait for no one. Come on. From up here, it kind of looks like they're hauling, like, mint cookies. Oh, see, it wanted to take it off. It wanted to leave, but we got here just in time to fill that one, and we might be able to get one more, and then I think it's going to leave. But still, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Very, very nice. Let's see how much money we get from this bad boy. Haul my chocolate mints away, Mr. Train. We got both trains coming. Very nice. Let's see. 56,000 a cart. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. And we got a gold train right behind it. We're going to get both of these in before the end of the month. Absolutely. And man, we're going to crush that $1 million revenue mark. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Let's see what it gets up to after this one leaves. Oh, 1.3. Can I get a 1.4? Nice. $1.5 million. Wait, almost 1.6. That is incredible. Ionized capacitors, thank you. Thank you very much. Because now, with our power and taxes only being at $500,000 and our revenue being at 1.6, we are banking $1 million a month while getting some research. I don't think we could possibly be in a better situation than we are right now. And our 3-month output is already at 15,574 kilograms, and as the few more months go by, that is going to get higher and higher and higher. I think that's going to wrap it up for today's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the ionized capacitor episode. If you liked this video or found any of it helpful or entertaining, make sure you think about hitting that like button and subscribing. Other than that, guys, be nice to each other. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.